Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're ready.
All right.
This one was slow. I think it was.
Oh, there's a pause.
Yep. Yeah, there was
How
a
long
few
is it?
pauses.
Sorry, I was just getting a snack.
It's pretty short, I think.
How long is the pause?
I forgot. Was this the long
It's a
one?
few
Or is this
seconds.
the
It's a
short
few
one?
seconds. Don't worry. It's a few seconds.
Was it? I
There
think
was.
I saw
I think no. Okay, that was the short one. Okay. Oh yeah, I'm getting double bombed. No, that's our med. Never mind.
Would I have lived that?
If you had been more on this side and be able to back out to Valley, that's easier to surf out on.
Okay.
Backing in here can work if, especially if like a soldier gets in here with you quickly. But they just ripped a double bomb top left. I kind of want to rewatch that actually.
Okay.
Oh no. So on your demo, do you do a 3 sticky or a 4 sticky rollout on this map?
Just 3, I think.
Okay.
Yeah. I like to get there healthy, but I'm usually not the first one.
Yeah. You can do a 4 sticky. Demo being here early is really valuable.
Okay.
Because your soldiers had a ton of early positioning on this mid. So if you were there a little bit early and you hit like a 40 damage on their demo, your pocket soldier up here can just commit on him.
Oh, true.
Like your soldiers had a ton of early positioning, but you didn't really like take advantage of that as a team, really.
Okay.
And y'all could have punished them and won that really quickly, I feel like. So someone should definitely be going for the force here. Never let them walk out of. Oh, you do. You got a guy behind. Okay.
Yeah, I just
I don't think
beefed.
we got it though.
If you get that wrap, why is there bed leading here? So yeah, y'all do need to be a little more out of house, I guess, especially if you're not spotting them on second.
Yeah, I was way too far forward
But
there.
and here you should be out. You've got add meet your spawners.
Oh, I don't know why that scout went that way.
If y'all had a little bit more Uber, you could have been aggressing there. But where are y'all now? You should be more aggressive at this point, though. Okay, no, you're in house. It's fine. It's decent pacing.
Oh, I think we got 4.
Yeah, if one other person is shooting, this demo still can be catchable, though. So your soldiers are going to go into there. Okay.
Almost.
I tried.
That's fine. It is a little greedy. Like, if you land on someone who's a little closer, you can just turn a kill more reliably there, but y'all get picks and such. There's... yeah, stacking's fine, because you deny that soldier.
Oh. Should I have been out of house there, like, way sooner?
It's fine to be pressuring, but you, as demo, you shouldn't be, like, the most aggressive one doing that.
Okay.
Like, you were up 2 players, and on disad, you can definitely be pressuring for a force there. but demo and medic are classes that can't get out super quickly, like unless
Yeah.
you're demo in the open against sticky jump. So they need to be the more passive ones when you're doing that. You're just more valuable. I think this retake was kind of doomed. Okay, you get a pick, doomed anyway. But your soldier here should be looking to land on high ground somewhere instead of just trying to land on people and explode. When it's a team fight, you really want to be. And there's not much reason to be trying to fight them while they're in here. Make them walk through these tiny doorways and take damage doing it.
Right.
I fuck up again.
Oops.
That was super chaotic. I want to see. This is back at the refight. Like if you just stop and land here instead of on the floor, it's a much more powerful position and you probably don't die. Or you do, but it's harder. Yeah, so you're trying to help your scout, but don't, like, you're down a player because one's rolling out, don't peek into lobby to do that. And especially the person who's with your medic, because you're at 90%. Like, do not be, as the pocket scout, do not be taking risks like that when you're about to get Uber. You just stay and live with your medic. Like, when you're at, like, 80, 90%, your first priority there most of the time, like unless there's some big advantage you're pushing off of some or something, should be making sure you get that Uber because you do not want to die at 90%. They should not have this much space on second, and now at this point though it's like lost. Oh, okay, you got a guy behind. You can make something happen with that, but
Maybe.
I get caught out.
yeah. Like you should have had presence on this point earlier, but
Yeah.
once you make that mistake, you have to accept it and just give up the point for free. Don't try to
Should've been
walk through
playing
those tiny
differently.
doorways and contest. Cut your
Yeah.
losses.
Yeah. There's a 1 loss. From here on out, we do a little bit better.
I think we lose one more round.
Do we?
Yeah,
That
we
was
lose one
3-1.
more.
It was 3-1.
No, this is our 3-1.
Oh,
This is the one where we're bashing our heads against the wall at the end. Even though we could have rolled.
wait, wasn't it 4-1? Wasn't it 4-2?
No, it was 3-1.
Huh.
Yeah.
Okay, great. You kill the demo fast. That's actually a situation where it might have been better to back up into house. Because their soldiers weren't like committed yet and you have time to do it. If you can back up to house before their soldiers bomb, a lot of time you can just make them blow up in the door. But when you're making the decision to back up into it while they're already in the air is usually when they're just gonna catch you in there and you explode.
Right.
Oh, and they
Oh,
drop.
dropped.
Alright, that's clean. So I will say one thing from that is, so maybe your soldiers were just playing to preserve health, but a soldier is better at trying to spot a place like alley than a scout. Because if a scout, if their team comes here while you're spotting, you have to run all the way back out. Their demo can be shooting at you while you're doing that. The soldier can just jump straight out when they're spotting. And like having one scout in there, yeah, you're it's fine. You're at 100%. Whatever.
How to heal.
Alright, you probably didn't need to pop through that
Yeah.
door. Like you were through after your scout.
Mm-hmm.
So just let your scout check for there weren't stickies. Like that is generally a door you pop through, but if you already have players through to check if they're stickies and there's no pressure, you just hold it. But okay, your soldiers just make plays in the back line. You can poke a little here, but with scouts this can be hard. Okay, you get the heavy.
Mm-hmm.
Still winnable if you win this really fast. Okay.
There we go.
I do think it probably would have been a little safer to just play the ad there. Because especially with scouts running into a heavy, they don't really have the ability to close the ground quickly or do damage from long away. So
Yeah.
you have to run all the way up the bridge, giving him a chance to shoot at you, or like someone can break line of sight and such. But
Mm-hmm.
another pose. And when you're taking a fight like that, it ended up mattering that your medic died, but you shouldn't be the furthest forward like that. Like just in general, but like their spawners are going to be the biggest threat, so you know which direction they're coming from. And in the context that if you back out, if this push goes bad, we can just back out and add push. You should always keep that in the back of your mind in a situation like that, and we're trying to get value if it's there, but if it's not, we want our medic in a position where they can leave and preserve the ad.
Oh yeah, the post bugged the Ubers, so we're just popping to last for
Okay.
Yeah.
Pause.
This was the
Messed
funny,
up.
the funny.
Yeah, okay. So there's not really much to
Yeah. It's
discuss then.
a weird mid.
I'm noticing that your soldiers, a lot of times that they're going, like sometimes this is just like they're in the back lines going for plays, so you're going to be in alone. But a lot of times your soldiers are sort of aggressing on their own without your demo and scout walking forward with them, and they're getting a lot of value, so it's working. But in general, a soldier bomb that's supported by a scout walking forward or a demo walking forward or both is going to be a lot more consistent at getting that value. Because even if you don't get value, they have to look at you, and your scout can go do stuff.
I think they were
That
kind of
sniper is such a pick if he's spotted. But yeah, that's the reason you go left main instead of shutter, but it's your demo just kills everyone. Okay.
It kind of worked.
The med plays.
And that sentry spot is so terrible.
Yeah, it needs to be a little bit more forward to do anything. But
Yeah.
yeah, if you sometimes going through shutter is fine, but when you have the time to do it, it's usually going to be going through here.
Main, yeah.
It's going to be a little better. You get deeper without having to cross the sniper sight line.
Oh, true. It's
And-
also easier to bomb from for.
And bring
demo.
your scout in it. It worked, but don't solo demo Uber on that.
Yeah. Oh.
You know, I had no idea that was happening back there.
There are
Yeah,
a
me
couple
neither.
things on
That
this
was
mid.
crazy.
One is that Pocket Soldier committed on their own. Or I'm not sure if that's your roamer or your
That's the
pocket.
roamer.
No,
Yeah. But
Yeah.
so that can be fine if you do it earlier. If you with how fast their scout is playing, it's not really going to work. In general, you can go if you go on the demo early when he's alone, that can be fine. Just go take a 1v1 with their demo and the mid's in your hands basically to make a play. But once their whole team's there, you really want that synced up with aggression from your other soldier and your team.
Okay.
If you're gonna bomb first, always double bomb. If you send a solo bomb, that should be in like bombing this one person that's isolated somewhere or a counter bomb. Let's see. What are your traps? Traps main. Valley. The thing is, a soldier can sit here and spawn to house as well. You have eyes here and in valley. You see everywhere they can come from. Or they just let it even.
I think I'm behind them
I
again.
usually sit back on like bridge so I can spot lower or underpass.
Yeah. On Disad specifically, I would just let a scout do that.
Okay.
Not sure why y'all are taking this fight, but it's working. You got a scout pick, so you can definitely keep taking it. Oh, and a drop, unfortunate.
I wouldn't.
I was winning if you use, but before that, I would say your scout and combo shouldn't be in an even situation like that where you're pushing off player ad. They shouldn't be in front of a soldier. If your scout's the one in first, it should be like, oh, we're just going to take an exchange, get the Ubers out of the way, and then win with our player ad in post. But if you're just trying to take a fight and not being the one to start the exchange, let someone else get through and make space for you. And they don't even try to contest second.
It don't.
Yeah, this gun also does not. Okay, they're moving it to the even or a better even spot. Still not a good even spot. Their medic is really far away from them. Oh, did y'all still think it was ad?
Oh yeah, I think we did. But yeah, we get caught in this exchange. And it's not favorable.
That's fine. Just go salvage mode post. Okay.
Wait, I think we get something.
Yeah, when you're so this is just for that soldier, but when your medic's already died in that, I would rather see you bomb onto the medic than onto the point. You end up
Yeah, I
winning the
was
push anyway.
trying
So.
to land bridge. I messed up my bomb badly.
Oh, that's fair. Yeah.
Yeah, my first shit. I was trying to
But somehow y'all win that. But plan A should be for the people caught in is let's kill their medic and.
Yeah.
Our scouts kind of popped off. I can't lie.
Yeah. Yeah. If your scouts just hit more shots, you can win fights that you have no business winning.
Basically, that's kind of what happened.
Okay, so y'all claim a lot of ground early. Your scouts need to be forward supporting this soldier. It didn't. All right. Yeah, y'all had won that mid in the first like 2 seconds. Like you had a soldier up here, and they just had their demo on the floor, and people still rolling out. Everyone should be getting forward aggressively in that situation. Even the medic, like you kind of got caught in no man's land between out in house and being out on the point where you have room to surf. Because when you have all that space early in the mid, take it, and then look to wipe them.
Steve is not here.
Unfortunately.
The sniper's so aggressive.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if y'all are ever getting enough information to see that he's being aggressive. But that's just like, he's a hider.
Oh yeah.
That's
No, I
just
think
a tendency y'all can pick up on that, okay,
yeah.
when this team, one of their snipers goes snipers, he
They
plays
try
really far
something.
forward without support. We can just
Oh,
turn them into picks.
I
this
commented
moment.
here and then
Who
they
should
ran
spot?
crits.
Who should spot that?
Spot the crits.
No,
No,
nothing,
sniper.
nothing. Never mind.
Oh, he was 99. Oh.
Okay,
Weird, it
Ubersault
glitched and
actually
then-
producing value. That's crazy.
Yeah, for real. Yeah, this is kind of
Mhm.
beast, I can't lie.
Now get your picks and repush here. There's only solely. It doesn't really matter if he caps, but y'all should be flooding in here.
Sorta. Sorta, kinda. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, keeping that soldier alive would have been really valuable because now they're getting spawners and it's only 5-on-4.
Yeah.
So even if it's in front of your beam, the rest of if they have no presence there, just flood in there,
Yeah,
take
we
space.
should've just been in. Nice. Oh yeah, sniper.
Alright, yeah, that's fine. That happens. You got space, you got the gun. You should be taking space. Sometimes their sniper's gonna hit a shot. It happens. I think this is just a build ad, not an actual ad. If it was an actual ad, there would be, or if you're playing it ad,
Oh.
The crits here again.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah, we did the
Oh, they're
crits.
on.
What, it was 3 times, I think?
It was
Oh,
fine.
Yeah,
that's
it was
why it's
3
even. It
times.
is ad. They just are going defensive crits.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, really, your med just got body shot. This is
Yeah.
the sight line to worry about. So just
That's true. I'll tell Steve.
it happens. But and your team was in like in lobby before. If you just wait like another half second, your team should be able to pressure that guy out. Here, y'all should be looking to refight. I'm not sure if you are.
I am.
So you know they're not. Yeah, your soldier's
I
in.
think we do.
He should be
Yeah, I
As
think we fight this.
telling the rest of y'all to get in here.
Because the heavy goes down.
Yeah,
I
because
think.
they're just not set up here at all. They have.
I don't know how you just
Oh,
got
never
right past
mind.
that every fucking shot.
It works out.
Yeah.
They made a lot of space. Everybody had to look at him. Is probably better value if you land on the people out, but like there's a heavy there, so just going beyond them is fine. You know they're still on crits here though, so you got to be playing around that.
Well,
Yeah,
I
we
didn't
weren't.
think they would have here. So, like,
Yeah,
you gotta kill the
it
dead guy?
happens.
Yeah.
This kind of works out.
So close.
I do think the ideal place to meet at crits on this would be letting them walk through this door,
Yeah,
like
that's true.
playing
We
your
should
beam
have
here,
been
and then
lobby.
just the second they crits, you double bomb the place they're coming from, because they don't have invulnerability. Huge play from the soldier.
killed their med 9 times.
Is your yeah, y'all can be looking to push this off heals. I would be trying to go alley and take space off having heals here. They don't even have traps main. But yeah, it's fine to just build and take the ad. But when you have heal ad, even if it's 5-on-5, you have the most powerful class in the game. I would expect them to be set up to deny this door. If you can just come here, poke a little. If you don't get good damage, you can leave and play the ad. But all your damage is permanent, so at least try to peek and see if you can get some. And if your demo hits a couple stickies, boom, it's a push.
Oh, wait. Top up.
Yeah, med gets forced.
You don't know this should be the fattest pinch of all time.
I think
I
it.
feel the
I think it
med.
works
Yeah,
out.
and your
Yeah.
demo
Demo
bomb's in,
does.
perfect.
Yeah.
That's perfect.
It works out.
You can get the timing a little tighter, but still
Yeah.
perfect. Demo after soldier is
Yeah, that's
ideal
what I
because
was
you can
trying
have
to go
less health
for.
going in.
Yeah. I waited an extra half second, I think. But yeah, it worked out.
What?
You guys weren't supposed to see that.
Oh, right on the sticks.
Rip.
Little
Don't
gun
feed.
sack.
Oh, this, yeah, I'm like screaming, please kill this soldier, please. Oh,
Oh
No
yeah,
one
wait.
can.
here you
Oh,
dodged
yeah, this
all
is,
of
that.
all of
Yeah,
Steve's
this
arrows.
is me
Oh yeah, I
screaming.
hear Sumi was
I
screaming,
think.
"Where's my team?"
Yeah.
Basically.
Well, one small thing from that is,
Yeah.
in that situation, medic, fuck your demo. He can die. Fuck him.
Oh, true.
Like, just leave. You are the most important class in the game. Leave. Let your demo die.
Yeah. Oh, well.
You still have someone behind here? Yeah, you do.
I get a pick, but I trade.
That's fine, you gotta pick. Oh, and then your demo gets caught. Unfortunate.
Yeah, that was not good. Not ideal.
I wouldn't be this far forward down 4, or down 2, up 4.
Oh
Oh yeah,
yeah.
Oh,
here you
yeah,
should be.
this.
Oh no.
That was crazy.
Yeah, he was buffing Roamer, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wild.
Yeah, that's
Absolute
just really like
insanity.
if your bug scout is telling you to walk forward with them in that situation, like it doesn't really matter to buff people because you can wipe them there. Like they're super committed and you all have Uber. Like fuck it, your roamer can bomb into the Uber and get a flash. Like
Dude, I don't know why I walked down. That so pisses me off even seeing that. I don't know what the fuck I was doing.
yeah, that's so you got the force. I'm not sure why you're still hanging out here, but
Well,
Yeah.
as
because
soon
trading
as
2 for a force is really
I
nice
know.
if you just leave and build.
Yeah, we should have done that.
Shoulda, woulda, coulda.
And then you end up not taking the ad because,
Yep. Because
or you're still trying to take it, but it's slow because your demo died. They already have.
I mean, could we have just double scouted through that?
Probably. I don't know. I was trying to lead the
I'm not sure that would.
charge.
I'm not sure that would have been better, but
Maybe not.
I did fine Uber check, but it's a fine idea. And yeah, with 5 you should be able to hold this even down a demo. You shouldn't still be aggressive. You need to get everybody out, but
Overcommitted.
I guess your soldier wants to go for a play, and it looks like they're gonna. Yeah, they had a nice look, but there's a situation where if you just stand together as a team outside, even down a demo, you hold this door. Like, just get both your soldiers up on these 2 sheets.
Oh. Yeah.
I missed. Oh, that first
Happens.
rocket was so painful to see.
Just kind of
Battle
cleans
way
up.
too hard.
Yeah, that's fine. All in. Hit the force.
Mhm.
Build your Uber.
But we're not
Just
building.
counting.
Is the issue?
Unfortunate.
Yeah. So we barely get any ad. Yeah. A lot of ideas happened. A lot of ideas.
This can be really fat if y'all spot. Yeah, if y'all collapse in here.
Nice.
Yeah, this is beautiful. This soldier should be jumping into the Uber if they can, but
I think I was on
then your
mid
demo's
here.
just alone.
Yeah, all alone.
3-on-3, you know you don't have, like, you don't have doorway discipline house. So yeah, you'll need to be hunting kills or backing up to second, but not really trying to go forward.
Mm.
Because even if, like, you walk in free through here, that's just because their team went to second and back kept.
Yep. Makes sense.
But I think it's pretty much just garbage time at this point.
Basically. Yeah.
But I think in general, the 2 big things I've noticed from this is one, that your soldiers are getting a lot of value, but they're doing it by just like making exceptional individual plays. And I think if they tighten up their coordination with each other and with the aggression from the rest of your team, it'll generate even more value.
Okay.
Like at a 4K.
Alright, alright.
And that's just that's just like just a team timing thing for the most part, which is
Right.
hard, which is most of the game. But just communicate when you want to bomb really clearly, call it in advance, and if no one's ready to aggress with you, maybe you don't do it. The other big, like, consistent trend was there are a lot of fights. How do I want to word this? It feels like y'all don't have a big enough distinction between a fight that you're taking, like, aggressively and committing to, and a fight where you're poking and, like, if you get immediate value, yeah, you're going to take the fight. But if you don't, you have a good reason to back up. So that can come up in multiple situations. That can be, we've got a couple picks and they've got Uber ad, and we're going to peek a little and maybe some people for the force. Or it can be, we have Uber ad, but we don't have Uber yet, but we have this other advantage. Like, we have this player ad we want to push on.
Yes.
And when y'all are taking that fights, you end up extremely committed as a team, and you're committing resources like your demo man and your medic's positioning really aggressively to those fights. When you should, in those situations, you always need to keep in the back of your mind, like, we need to be able to back out of this fight. And so just don't commit your demo as aggressive. Well, your demo can. Like, your demo generates a lot of value aggressively. If your demo is committed aggressively, let them die. Don't give up. Don't risk your life as medic trying to give them an arrow or trying to keep them alive if you have an Uber ad to back out into.
Interesting. Yeah, I did feel like I was overcommitting a bit in some of those fights, and it would have been better had I lived. But I may have, just gotten some more value out of that.
Yeah.
So
Well,
we'll
it's
see.
just it's a situational awareness thing.
Yeah.
So like if you have some other advantage that's coming in down the line
Mhm.
that you can win a fight off of, don't sell out to try to win the fight over like this one pick we have if
Okay.
you know you have a 70% Uber ad.
Yeah, that's true. Okay.
And I'm not sure if this was consistently an issue, but two things for your medic is be very, very vocal about when you need someone to beam and when you need someone to build. Like if you have Uber ad and there's no one around for you to beam, you should be
Mhm.
screaming your head off
Oh,
the
I
entire
think
time until someone gets there.
I think he was complaining to our pocket scout a lot. That
Okay,
that
yeah, that's
happened.
fair. But as long as you're screaming your head off about it, they're doing
Mhm.
their job.
Yeah.
And it's the
So
other
that's more
person's
of a
fault.
pocket scout issue then.
Yeah. And
Unfortunately.
then another thing is in ad situations where you know where their Uber ended or you
Mhm.
know when their medic respawned. Because there were a couple where you didn't have ad. If
Mhm.
you remember to, just look at the map timer when their medic respawns and
Right.
subtract 40
Right.
from that. And if you don't have like 5 seconds of leeway before you use your Uber, don't use it. Call it off.
Makes sense. Yeah, we took a lot of even Ubers, even though I
Yeah.
think I
Well,
think
that can, especially in this division, that can work out fine a lot of the time. Like a lot of the time, um, teams aren't going to build super well, and even if it wouldn't have necessarily been at, it still can be. And especially if you, that's also a tendency you can pick up on in amateur. Like some teams you play are just not going to build, like at all. Their average
yeah.
build time is going to be like 75 seconds
Oh my god.
or something stupid like that.
Well,
And
I
But
if you
hope
pick
we're
up on
but
not
that
we
counting
tendency,
on
you
shouldn't
can
that.
try to exploit it.
we
Yeah.
shouldn't bet on them playing bad though.
No,
Yeah.
yeah, you shouldn't in general.
No. But if they
You
do,
should you
then
should
we should keep that in
if
mind.
they do, adapt to that and exploit it. But
Yeah. Fair enough. Makes sense. So, like a TLDR, take better Ubers when you have advantage. Don't overcommit when you're poking, and play with your bombs better, I guess.
yeah, you should have like two. Broadly, you should have two modes of taking fights. Will cover almost all your bases. Like a more conservative mode where either we're going to like if we see a pick early and we can get on that, or if we get a lot of space we can get on that. But we're always keeping in mind like the need to back out. And then other fights where like we know we should be winning in the situation, and if we don't hit our shots and we lose anyway, whatever. It was the right decision. We're gonna
Yep.
full commit to this,
Makes sense.
and just keep that distinction in mind and communicate what type of fight it is you want to take.
Okay. I'll try and do that better, for sure.
But if y'all can tighten up the coordination between your soldiers and between your soldiers and the rest of the team a little bit, I think that will be extremely powerful for y'all because
Awesome.
they were making a lot happen just on their own, and if they can do that in sync with each other in the team, the sky's the limit.
Sweet. Well, thank you very much for your time. We appreciate it.
Thank
Yeah, for
you.
sure.
And thanks for the
Thank
tips.
you, Donnie.
Yeah.
Any
Cool.
specific questions about that or anything?
So if I bomb, should I just say that I'm gonna bomb? Like, well, like I would say it before I do it, but like,
Yeah. So you should, when you're bombing, you should in advance of your bomb, you should say, "I'm bombing in X amount of time." Most people just like, "I'm bombing in 3, I'm bombing in 5," or sometimes like it's a huge value and you need to bomb right now, and you say, "I'm bombing now."
yeah,
And after you do that, listen. And if you're, it's kind of on your demo and Pocket Scout at that point to communicate if they're, and your flanks. It's on the rest of your team to communicate if they're able to aggress. Because sometimes you're gonna have a really good opportunity to bomb, but your demo just shot all 8 of their stickies and 2 of their pipes, and they just they cannot support you even if they wanted to, and it's communicated.
yeah,
So listen for that, and then when you're bombing, a lot of time you're gonna make the decision in the air of how your bomb is going to end and communicate that. So sometimes it's you bomb and you look around and like, oh, there are two scouts looking at me and a soldier waiting for me to land, and you're going to fade out, or you're going to land on a specific piece of height, or you're going to land on a specific person.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So just that 3-step process of communicate before your bomb, listen to people say if they can support it or not, and then when you're in the air, call what you want to do with the bomb.
All right. Sounds good. Thank you.
Cool.
And then
Yeah.
that decision can also come from the rest of your team. Like if your demo or your scout really wants to walk forward,
Mm-hmm.
they can ask like, "Hey, can anyone bomb right now?" and walk forward.
Okay. All right.
Awesome. Any other questions or anything?
I don't have any questions.
Me.
Okay.
Okay,
Then
fine.
I think we're all
Chill.
good.
Yeah, yeah.
Good luck, and do you have a match tomorrow? I guess.
Yeah, we have an
Yeah.
official.
Yeah.
Hey, well,
It's gonna
all right.
be
Good luck.
big deal.
Thank you.
Thank you. See you next time.
See y'all.
See
Good.
you.
All right. So yeah, next scrim, I think we should focus on coordinating bombs, and also coordinating Uber pushes a bit better, like sacking basically. So coordinating sacks for like poking, so I can like do a little bit of pressure and not overcommit, and we can also like have our soldiers do some pressure as well and try and get a force. I think that would have been really good for that last push. I think that's something that we should absolutely nail in our next scrim, is those last pushes, trying to get the force and not overextending like I did.
For show.
Hmm.
I got you.
And then I think we're pretty much set. Like we did pretty good, I think, overall.
Yeah.
We did better than we usually do. That's for
Absolutely.
sure.
Okay. All right. Well, in
I
that
mean,
case,
I was really satisfied with those matches.
yeah, me too. Actually, I think they went pretty well overall.
Fucking popped off.
Yeah.
I forgot. So
But yeah, our official is gonna be a big deal. So yeah, let's bring our A game. I'm gonna stop the recording now.